Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, I wanted to take a look at the Nightmare Corridor. Now, this is that new game mode that we have, and honestly, the rewards in it are pretty insane. I didn't make a video straight away because I wanted to play through it, see how I felt about it before I made a video on it. And honestly, I love this way more than the Cursed Realm. I've never been a massive fan of Cursed Realm. I've never tried to push it incredibly hard, just because the fights just weren't... It just wasn't a fun system to me. Now, in Nightmare Corridor, we'll go through the rewards in a sec, which are absolutely nuts in my opinion. But the thing that I absolutely love about this is the way it actually functions. So we have the 6 bosses. Now, they will rotate through, and if we go here to the dashboard, you can see we've got a new boss coming. We haven't had this guy anywhere, have we? I don't know. Let me know. I've asked a couple of people. No one's seen him. So I think he looks absolutely savage. This looks like a cool boss, but we can't check any of his skills yet. They're all unknown. But he will be coming in 26 days. So unfortunately, it's going to take a while for us to see it. Once again, this is all on the test server, probably about a week away for the global server. But let's go ahead and look at why I actually like this game mode so much. I just love the whole ranking system. So my problem with Cursed Realm is like, it's enemies you can't kill, and you're just supposed to just throw stuff in there that does damage and keep going. And it's too much of a easy follow meta. Now, when we get into the leaderboards of this, it will be a copy meta. It'll be, okay, someone new is in rank 1. Okay, what did they do that was different to me? Let me copy that. Let me max out the damage. And then, you know, easy clap. I'm OP now. So I definitely think that will always be a thing, but for people who aren't like completely maxed out on everything, I find this one being a lot more fun. The way the leaderboards are actually worked out in this game mode is the most bosses you can kill is the most important thing. Then, as you can see, I'm here at rank 197 with a kill time of 5 minutes. So it only adds up the time of the bosses that you kill. It doesn't care about the ones that you don't kill. It doesn't care about. The ranking system goes on based off of how many bosses did you kill, and then how fast did you kill that many bosses. If someone else takes longer on the 4 bosses that I did, but they also kill one other boss, the only thing that matters in that case is that they've killed 5 bosses. So the thing I love about this, especially with where I'm at on my free-to-play account, is that it makes me not just a meta slave to what's going on. I'm sure there will become some sort of meta slaveness. Maybe it's just because I'm, you know, it's new and people haven't worked out all the metas, but for me, it's all about stacking the damage where you can to optimize defeating the most bosses. Now, as you can see here, I've spent a fair bit of time doing battles on this, spent a fair few gems refreshing it, trying to find out the optimal way for my own team. And if we jump in here and we take a look at the challenge, we'll start here. So each of them is also going to have, it looks like it's just going to be the first battle. Sorry, I'm back in the other office, so it's just updated the game, so it's a bit laggy. But if we go here, unfortunately, it's showing it there. But as you can see, this first boss, which is the Screg boss here, has this little thing in the middle. When you have at least 3 light bearers or 3 wilder heroes in your formation, the following effects will be activated. At the start of battle, all allied heroes' attack ratings and defense ratings are increased by 100%, and the damage taken by enemies is increased by 30%. These effects last until the end of battle. Not too bad. So you got one of those where it's like, it makes it a bit of a gimme. Then you got extra achievements you got to do, like you got to do it with like 4 characters and stuff like that. So it's like giving you like one easy win, so at least you can get a win, and then it becomes how fast can you do it? Can you make 2 wins? And then it goes on from there. So if we take a look at this, if you look at what the meta is based on rank 1 at the moment, we can see this one, you know, using Zafrael. I'm using Spearboy as well. I just think this is an obvious play on this one, especially when you need 3 wilders. So the Ice Chimera, Thane is going to be the main damage dealer that we've got happening here. For this one, we've got Belinda as the main damage dealer that we've got happening here with this team. You'll see my team's actually a fair bit different to this, and I'll show you that. So you can like work around with what you have to really make it happen. Then we've got this one here where we've got the Awakened Taylene. Now, I'm lucky that I've got the maxed out Baden, so mine works with the Baden, and I've also have thrown the Scarlet in here. And then these two, I just don't have enough damage dealers to actually get through these ones. I was trying to do like irons and stuff over here, but I just can't get myself to do this one. But let's take a look at what I've actually been doing. So here's my best playthrough. So as you can see, my best was using the Screg, the Anasta, and then Spearboy, obviously he's just the main one in there. And then Gorvo, surprisingly, somehow was making me have more damage than using anything like Lawson or Leica. Sorry, not more damage, faster time. He was giving me the fastest time time. So I have no idea why. I did a bunch of tests, and so Gorvo just stays in there for me. Not an optimal unit, but hey, it was just working. Then over here, you can see I've gone for more of like the traditional version of this team that people used when it first came out. Now, unfortunately for me, Saurus as a solo DPS wasn't enough to get the damage that I needed to kill, so I did have to put the Lucretia in here as well for the damage, and that allowed me to get the kill over here. And then as we move on to this one, like I said, mine's a little bit different because I've brought the Rosaline, and I've also brought the Audrey. Now, Audrey is a character that I loved when she came out, so I went ahead and built her, and she works fantastic in this one. The other difference that I made was I used the rock crown lizard. It does slow my time a little bit, but it makes it so that I can clear. I was often dying when I was changing that up. Not a huge difference in time either, so you know, I've put the rock lizard in there, but that's just like trying to customize the team to make it work to what you've got. Then over here in this one, I've gone with Grazul and Baden, and then I've tried to like stack this one out as much so I could get to the point of clearing these three. I was trying to spread these damage dealers out across these three battles, and I just couldn't do it, so I decided to consolidate everything into this boss fight, and that allowed me to actually defeat this enemy. But as you can see here, it left me with very slim pickings on these guys, and I just cannot get them done. I couldn't quite do it. So the other thing that I'm thinking about doing here is now, because I'm like, okay, 4 is like my safe spot of enemies to defeat. Can I then put some of the good units, for instance, something like a Mortis, can I put him in one of these teams to speed them up to then defeat 4 enemies at a faster pace to get me higher on the rankings? So there's all that sort of thing. I just like it that you can kill the bosses, and it's like a different sort of priority as opposed to just dealing most damage and living. Cursed Realm, I'm just not a massive fan of. I really do like this game mode. Now, let's get into the rewards, because the rewards are pretty nice. So as you can see here, as you do missions, you're going to get these things that you can collect. And you can just collect all. Now, there's a few different ones. Like I said, we've got this thing, this buff, which is Order of Faith. And if we go to rewards, there's like battle, where was it? There's one that says kill Brutus, we're using 4 more, kill Brutus in the state of Order of Faith. So there's like different requirements, but you can do those different requirements for instance, killing the Burning Brute without using more than 4 heroes. It doesn't have to be in your best ranked one. So you can just do that, then go back to trying to rank your team properly. So that's one thing. And then the rest of these ones, this is the only one I can't really do myself. Some people may have more that they can't do, but I can't kill 4 bosses in 240 seconds. I just can't get that pace up. But like I said, I may try and get that. And then after 5 days, 12 days, 19 days, we unlock new ones. So obviously, I'm going to say that each week it's going to change this buff to a different area, because those all basically reference different buffs that will be available on different bosses. So they should all be pretty easy to obtain, because at worst you make one good team and you do what those things require. So let's take a look at how many we get. So we get 1,500, we get 2,500, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 10, 5, 11, 5, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we get 18,000. We get 18,000 of the currency. As I messed up there. And this is the shop. So 18,000 we get is pretty solid if you can do everything. So that's going to allow you to get like, and the thing with this shop is you've got to spend everything. You can't refresh it. And as you can see, after the refreshes, which it refreshes monthly, all your points will go to 0. So you got to spread it out. So unfortunately, you can't just like get 18,000 and buy 4 copies of the 10 time gazers. Unfortunately, you can't do that, but you can go ahead and purchase 10 time gazers, which is really nice. And then on top of that, once we unlock the other achievements to do, I'll be able to pick myself up one of these cell hypos. I don't know what I just did there. How did I do that? Anyway, I'll be able to, oh, it's over this side. Okay, so I'll be able to pick myself up one of these cell hypos. Also, I can go ahead and get some of these. I can get some baits. I can set red chests. Juice, if you're still fairly early on, is going to be nice. So it's like great options for what you can do. Now, if you don't have twins built, I'd say they're one to go for. Apart from twins, I do like Frampton personally. Zafrael has his uses as well. Both pretty decent. I still haven't seen Leofric be crazy. Let me know if I'm missing something on Leofric, and there's somewhere where he is good. The baits just seem expensive to me. When you're getting a 10 pull of stargazers for pretty much the cost of 50 baits, it seems a bit broken. So to me, I'm skipping that. Like what my priority would be is get the time gazers, then get a celestial hypogean if you need them, and then I'm going to go for the stargazer. That would put me up to 16.5, and then you can buy like one red chest thing or something like that if you have to. That's the way I would be looking at it personally, and that's what I'm going to do. Now on this account, if I look at this account and we go over here to my heroes, unfortunately, rip me that, I'd already started building the twins, but grats to me in that I can keep building my twins to Ascended and to 1-star, which is pretty sick. So I'm pretty happy that I haven't fully built my twins, which means that, like, that's pretty lucky. If you just finished stargazing for twins, massive rip, I feel sorry for you. But, that is something that I find pretty cool. So that's what I'm going to be going for. My first priority is going to be the time gazer cards. Second priority is going to be twins. And third priority is going to be the stargazer cards. That's the way I'm personally going to go at it. Let me know what you guys are going to go. But like I said, I think this is a fantastic feature. I like it way more than the Cursed Realm personally. Let me know if you like this kind of idea or the Cursed Realm more. Like I said, I'm just never been a massive fan of the Cursed Realm, except I absolutely love this system. I think it's way better than the Cursed Realm. Plus we got a 6th door, which is pretty cool. Anyway, that's pretty much all there is to it. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.